Boom, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Beats. I'm here with another reaction. Today we got busting 50 legal myths people still believe by Law by Mike. Now we reacted to another Law by Mike video like 2 weeks ago. I forgot which one it was. But I seen this one when we were scrolling earlier. I seen this one and it was another one. I put it in the playlist in the reaction playlist. By the way, all these reactions still live on Twitch, twitch.tv/MBees. Right now it's 12 days of bees. Beat up, don't miss it. We doing a giveaway to three of my subs on the 26th, the day after Christmas. So it'll be like a little late Christmas present to y'all. So, make sure y'all tune in, make sure y'all sub up, like the video, and follow me on Twitch and tune in to see us live. All right, let's get into it.
Today I'm busting the craziest legal myths, like smashing a car window to save a dog, escaping prison and not being charged for it, and legally burying someone in your own backyard. But before we get to the weirdest laws of all,
Okay, you came out the gate hot, cause that's three crazies. I don't know if you saying them the laws or the myths, my nigga. Cause what the fuck? Who the fuck say you escape from jail while being charged? Cause I sure know them 20 niggas that escaped from Orleans Parish, brother. I know all them niggas, each of them, when they went back, got extra charges. Two of them niggas, they sent two of them niggas to Angola. Fuck. Them, shit, niggas ain't getting their charges forgave. That's one myth buster right there. I don't know about burying people in your yard. I don't know how that shit work with the stand ground shit. I don't assume that should be legal. But might fuck around and he might tell us his lead. Let's see what the fuck he got in for us, bro. Cause what the fuck? He started this video off crazy.
we're starting with the most common myths right here at the police station.
Just tell us it was you. We found your fingerprints at the scene.
One of the most common legal myths people believe is that police can't lie, but they can and they do.
Yeah, I don't know why people be trying to play that card. I I never I never felt that police can't lie to you. Cause like I'm pretty sure a nigga that asked the undercover, hey, are you a cop? Nigga's like, no, I'm not a fucking cop. No way he finna give up his whole investigation just cause a nigga's like, you a cop? Oh, for my fucking plans, cop. Fucking hey, I almost had you. I've been on your ass 6 months, boy. I almost had you. Yeah, I'm a cop, man. Man, fuck. Yeah, boy. Hey, you was going down. Oh, hey, I almost had you. Hey, I'm gonna get you next time. Got watch you keep rounds you, man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. That's the biggest fucking lie. I think that's one of the biggest childhood lies I ever heard about police. Is that police has to tell you that they are police.
Your buddy in the other room already talked.
Police are trained to lie during interrogations to get you talking. They'll say your friend confessed, they have your fingerprints, or things will go easier if you just talk. Myth number 2, asking for a lawyer makes you look guilty. It doesn't. Talking without one, that's what actually gets people in trouble.
Unless I'm under arrest, I'd like to leave, or I want a lawyer.
All right. Say what you want. There's nobody in the room.
Even if the police leave the room, always remember, the recording never stops. They're also not required to tell you you're being recorded. Myth 6, if you're in an interrogation room, you have to stay. Unless you're arrested or detained, you're free to leave. Just ask, am I free to go? If they say yes, get up and walk out. But there are way more legal myths I have to show you, like whether you can legally turn around at a DUI checkpoint, if you're allowed to smash a car window to save a dog, and whether flipping off a cop.
I feel like, okay, hold on. That first one, if you'll turn around at a DUI checkpoint, I feel like that's some of the guiltiest looking shit you'll do. But in retrospect, if it's just one cop at the checkpoint, right? Hypothetically, I see pull up to that bitch. I peep the scenery. I turn the fuck around. No way that cop is finna leave the entire checkpoint to go chase me. He was like, yeah, that nigga drunk. But I don't think he wouldn't chase me though. Like, no way he finna give up the whole checkpoint just to come after me. I don't believe that. Cause there's probably like 6 niggas in that line that's for sure more fucked up than me. And he gonna find them before he find me.
Get you arrested. lot of people believe that if you're given a speeding ticket, you have to pay it no matter what. But if the police officer makes a serious mistake on it, like the wrong date, plate number, or location, or the officer doesn't show up in court, you can sometimes get the ticket dismissed. Next is where people really mess up. They believe that signing a ticket is an admission of guilt, but really it just means you agree to show up in court. In some states, refusing to sign a ticket could get you arrested.
And check. That's why I got my warrant for it right there. Me signing that agreement to show up in court. Agreement to pay the ticket would have been better. I forgot all about the ticket. I'll keep it G. I forgot all about that bitch. Forgot all about the court thing. Forgot all about everything. This meant the police came and delivered the warrant to me. I was like, oh Lord. I had to play like I was my little brother. I don't got no fucking little brother. Them people knew that was me too, boy. I fuck with that officer. He could have fucked over me. For a speeding ticket though, and you come to my house and come get me for a speeding ticket, brother. Mind you, 8 over the limit at that, man. I don't know what, bro.
Means you agree to show up in court. In some states, refusing to sign a ticket could get you arrested.
Can I see your license and registration?
This is another big myth. A lot of people believe that when a police officer asks for your ID, you don't have to show it. But that's only true in certain situations.
Give me your ID. Come on.
If you're walking and the officer doesn't have reasonable suspicion you've committed a crime, then you usually do not have to show ID. But if you're driving your car and get pulled over, every state requires you to show your license.
What's in the trunk? Can I search your car?
Police generally can't search your car without your permission, a warrant, or probable cause, like smelling alcohol. I don't consent to a search of my car.
All right, you got me. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Oh, there's a DUI checkpoint up
It's not
ahead.
going
It's a
like that,
place where
though,
police officers check to see if drivers are under the influence. I've seen people argue that police have to post the exact location of DUI checkpoints online. That's not always true. In states like California, they're supposed to give advance notice about checkpoints, but it's not required. And in states like Iowa, DUI checkpoints are banned entirely. What most people don't realize, you can legally turn around before a checkpoint, as long as you follow traffic laws.
Oh, wow.
One of the most common myths that I see online is that it's
So that's legal. Like, oh yeah, fuck this. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. I feel like if they got another cop around, he for sure gonna be like, all right, yeah, what the fuck you got going on? And that's gonna grant him a reason to follow you till he find a reason to stop you. Cause you ain't doing shit. That's antagonizing the police. That's exactly what that is.
illegal to flash your headlights to warn other drivers about the police. But it's often legal. Court that it's
that?
illegal to flash your headlights to warn other drivers about the
I stayed
police.
on that.
But it's
That's
often
under
legal. Courts
hospitality.
treat it as protected speech under the First Amendment. But certain states have restrictions on when and how you can flash your headlights, so check your local laws. But one of the wildest things people don't realize is that in a real emergency, a police officer can legally take your car.
Okay.
It's
Nigga
rare,
better
but
get
if they're
busted
chasing a
back.
possible suspect or in an emergency, there's no law stopping them. Next, most people know you legally have to stop at a stop sign. But what about if the stop sign is on private property? Well, unlike public stop signs, there usually isn't a law that forces you to stop. Though not stopping could lead to a crash, which means you could be sued. Another myth, that flipping off a cop will get you arrested. It's actually protected under the First Amendment. But just because it's legal doesn't mean it's a good idea, and it can lead to a lot more trouble. If you're rescuing a dog trapped in a hot car, in some states you can break the window. It's called a Good Samaritan or hot car rescue law. But you should always check your state laws, confirm the doors are locked, call emergency services, and make sure the animal's in real danger.
He's in real danger. We saved him.
Nice job. But now I'm going to show you what your school can and can't legally do.
Hey, you! Right now, give me that bag. Wait, no, don't you need a warrant for that?
Hold on! Huh?
Most teachers think they can just search your bag, but the truth is they can't. Teachers
I ain't gonna lie. So I got 2-3 lawsuits. I got a lawsuit against fucking MSA. I got a lawsuit against that school I went to in Atlanta, and I got a lawsuit versus Valverde, bro. Cause they for sure done winning my shit a couple times for nothing, under suspicion.
Teachers need reasonable suspicion you're breaking a law or school rule.
I'm going through your bag.
No, no.
They can't just demand to look through your stuff.
Well,
Fine, but you're staying after class.
Mike, is that even legal?
Teachers can't physically block students from leaving except in rare emergency situations. That could be false imprisonment.
Fine.
But you should know if you do leave, you could get worse punishments, like suspension.
All right, thanks, Mike.
This isn't just any chat.
Hey, Mike, you should have been around when I was in high school, bro. I wouldn't have stood for this. I would have been standing around for this type of injustice.
Like suspension.
All right, thanks, Mike.
I tried. A lot of people don't realize that schools can punish you for stuff you post online, even if it's posted outside of school. But only if it causes a big disruption at school or targets a student or teacher. That's why you should always think twice before posting online. Oh, and while schools can't randomly drug test the entire student body, they can randomly drug test you if you participate in school-sponsored extracurricular activities, like chess club, debate, or sports. And while we're on the topic of schools, most people assume spanking is outlawed, but some states still allow it. I know it's weird. This next set of laws, they control what you can do in and around your own home. Whoa, this house has booby traps. Building traps that could hurt someone is illegal. Even if the intention is to prevent break-ins, the law doesn't allow traps that could hurt someone just to defend property. What's even crazier is that if someone trespasses on private property and gets injured, like falling into an uncovered hole that the owner knew about, the trespasser can sue the owner. Most people think they're informed, but what they're really seeing is outrage, fear, and whatever gets clicks. That's why I partnered with Ground News. It's a website fairly balanced, but I bet the headlines spin it in different ways, and that framing can change your takeaway. With Ground News headline, it's actually public property, and for keeping its sidewalk in front of their house belongs to a different spin. Which brings me here to the sidewalk. Most people assume the sidewalk in front of their house belongs to them, but in most places, it's actually public property and owned by the city. However, even though you don't own the sidewalk, local laws may still make you responsible for keeping it safe, like shoveling snow and clearing ice. I also love their blind spot feed. It shows stories one side barely covers. Like this article on Harvard. Right now, doing too many can make it look like you're running an unlicensed business. Permit for garage sales, because if you want the full picture. Next, some areas require a permit for garage sales because doing too many can make it look like you're running an unlicensed business.
Oh, wow.
Right now, you can get unlimited access to global news coverage with the Ground News Vantage Plan. Ground.news/law. In some places, kids need a permit to sell things like lemonade, cookies, or crafts. Some cities have become more relaxed about this, but in others, those stands can still get shut down.
Oh man.
But don't worry.
I always felt like that was so fucked up. Like, I didn't see cops come and shut down like some hating ass ladies report the kids and get a fucking little ass kid lemonade stand shut down. You are a terrible person if you out here. You a terrible miserable person with nothing to fucking do. If you out here reporting little kids lemonade stands and little cookie stands and snack stands and shit. Like they had a lady out here one day. I seen this bitch report the motherfucking Girl Scouts, bro. The Girl Scout stand that's in front of the fucking the grocery store. That blew the fuck out of me. Cause why you don't got nothing better to do with your time other than just hate on another motherfucker that got a little bit of emotion. Happiness. Motion of happiness. They got joy. They feel joy in their heart and you miserable and you just reporting them and doing random shit, just hateful shit.
I already got you a permit.
Yay!
Now let's go inside. A lot of people think their landlords always need permission to enter their home. But in an emergency like a fire or flood, the landlord can legally come in, even without asking. Next is one of my favorites. Police can legally enter your home without a warrant if they're chasing a suspect. It's called hot pursuit. And if they see anything illegal while they're inside, they can arrest you for it, even though you had nothing to do with the chase.
That's crazy right there.
I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers building secret gaming rooms or hideouts in their homes. And underneath those videos, there are always comments saying it's illegal or you need a permit. But in most states, there's no law against making a secret room. As long as you're not making big structural changes, if you're just turning an existing space into a hidden room and putting a bookshelf over the door, that's usually legal. Now let's go to the backyard. One of the weirdest legal myths is that you can't bury a loved one in your own backyard. But in some states, it's allowed, as long as you follow zoning laws, file the right paperwork, and meet local health codes.
I'm pretty sure that's legal or something.
This is hard work.
Just don't do it without telling your neighbors, unless you want rumors starting. And while we're in the backyard, another legal myth, that you can burn your trash whenever you want. Not true. Most cities ban open burning unless you have a permit. But there's one more housing law I have to talk about, and it's one of the most viral myths out there. It's called squatting. It's when someone enters and stays in a home without permission. A lot of people think the law protects squatters immediately, but it doesn't. To actually take over a property, squatters need to qualify under something called adverse possession.
Can you keep it down?
And to do that, they usually have to meet a strict list of legal requirements. Now I'm going to show you the 14 weirdest legal myths of all.
14 weirdest legal myths of all. I ain't lying, this ad always be long as fuck. I need YouTube Premium again, chat. I need somebody to give me 10 subs so I can get YouTube Premium for real. I'm gonna get it for like 3 months.
First up, the citizen's arrest. A lot of people think they can say, I'm arresting you anytime. First up, the citizen's arrest. A lot of people think they can say, I'm arresting you anytime someone does something wrong. But most states have strict rules. You usually have to witness a serious crime and use reasonable force. If you mess it up, you could get charged with assault, false imprisonment, or both. Did you know escaping prison isn't illegal in some countries? Places like Germany and Mexico see the urge for freedom as part of human nature. So the act of escaping prison isn't a crime, but if you assault a guard or steal a car on the way out, that's very illegal. And those acts can get you extra charges. One of the
That's why they ship fucking El Chapo out here. And fucking Escobar. Cause niggas was just getting the fuck out. And they couldn't do shit about it. Just like, fuck it. Well, I guess it was meant for them to get out. That's really basically what it is. I guess it was meant for them to get out.
craziest myths is that people believe you only get one phone call when you get arrested. Most states allow a reasonable number of calls, which means multiple. Some jails will even let you use your own phone. One of the weirdest myths that keeps getting reposted is that you have to be in a car to use a fast food drive-thru. But that's
No, but sometimes they be on some bullshit and they just don't let you walk up to that bitch. Cause I done been to Cane's a couple times. They let me walk up to that bitch. Like when we was in college and staying across the street and just didn't feel like going inside. The inside be closed. I'm walking up. But I think we went to Wendy's, Dairy Queen somewhere, and they refused to serve us because we was walking. But we was just chilling. We was just already outside. I ain't feel like going inside. So why not let me just get my little shit through the drive-thru? Quick, easy, wham, bam.
That's not actually a law. You can walk through. What most people don't realize is that businesses have the right to refuse service. So if you try, they can still turn you away. What's even weirder is that in over 20 US states, you can legally take home and eat roadkill. Some even let you claim it through an app. Montana, Alaska, and West Virginia are especially chill about it, as long as you don't cause the accident yourself. Myth 42, you can't legally own a tank. Well, if it's demilitarized, it's legal. If the cannon works, you need to get an ATF permit. Owning a tank is expensive, but not illegal. Oh, and you don't legally have to report a crime just because you saw it. There's no general legal duty to call the police just because you witnessed a crime. A few states require it, but only for serious felonies, and even then, it's rarely enforced. But if you hide a suspect, destroy evidence, or help someone escape, that's accessory after the fact, which is a crime. Many think surgeons must sleep a certain amount of hours before they operate. Surprisingly, this is false. There's actually no law that forces them to rest. Hospitals might have rules or shift limits, but legally, a surgeon can operate with zero sleep. If they mess up, it's usually a lawsuit, not a crime. You'll be surprised to learn that dumpster diving is technically legal. Once trash hits the curb, it's considered abandoned, no privacy rights. But if you step onto private property to get it, or your city bans it outright, you can still get fined or arrested. Myth number 47, it's illegal to marry your step-sibling. Actually, it's totally legal. Since there's no biological connection, incest laws don't apply. Might raise eyebrows, but doesn't raise a legal issue. Number 48, opening up someone else's mail is always illegal. If you
Well, say for you gooning ass niggas that fucking with y'all stepsisters, if y'all want to be on y'all stepbro stepsis shit, I mean, your stepsister be a bitch. It's legal. Frowned upon, but it's legal. Not saying I promote it. Not saying I'm against it, but it's legal. Do with that information what you will.
raise a legal issue. Number 48, opening up someone else's mail is always illegal. If you open it up intentionally, yeah, that's a crime. But accidentally opening it isn't. Think you can sit anywhere on a public sidewalk? Not always. Dozens of cities have sit-lie ordinances that ban sitting, lying down,
crazy.
or even placing your stuff on sidewalks during certain
That's for homeless
hours.
people.
They're controversial, but still enforced. And finally, number 50. If you find money on the ground, whether it's $100 or $1 million, most people believe it's finders keepers. But finders keepers isn't a real legal rule. If you find something valuable and don't try to return it, you could be charged with theft. Most states require turning it into police or making a real effort to find the owner.
Gotta catch me.
Hey, Mike, I think you got this.
Because you subscribe, you can have it.
Great fucking video from Mike, man. Great fucking video from Mike, man. Let's get a real clap. Great fucking video from Mike, man. But like,